Okay, I'm back out on Lake Byllesby. It's a beautiful day. The fish are pretty thick down there on the fish finder in this first hole, so I already got one. And he's tangled up in my fish finder again. He's wrapped around it pretty tightly too. Oops. Transducer almost pulled him back in the hole. There we go. Got him unhooked. It's a nice one, so I'm going to measure him and get a picture of him. Yeah, sit still here. Flopping like a beach crappie. Okay, get the phone out. Yeah, get the ruler beside him. Doesn't want to be measured, I guess. No, I didn't get him. Let's try again. Oh, he's running away. Every time I try to take a picture, he moves. Okay. There, I got him. That was a lot of work for a picture. Okay, let's get him back down there. There's a whole bunch of fish still down there on the fish locator, so I better get my line back in. Okay, it untangled itself. And we'll go back down there. Get the cord out of the hole here. And there's another one. It's pretty warm out here today. The temperature's just above freezing right now, but it's supposed to get to 60 degrees today, so it's probably the last time I'll go fishing out here. I was a little it was 60 degrees yesterday. I was a little unsure of the ice, so I put my life jacket on today underneath my snowmobile suit, so in case I fall through, but I'm not going to fall through. There's plenty of ice. There's 30 inches of ice. It's just for safety's sake, but I thought I'd be safe. Clean the hole out here, get back down there, and there's another one. It's interesting out here. The other day when I was out here, there's a hole about 15 feet away that I caught fish in, most of the fish that I caught. This morning, this hole is the hot hole. It's basically as fast as I can put a line down, I'm catching them. Oops, I hit him against the side of the hole. That wasn't good. Well, he'll revive here in a second, I think. I'll poke him with the pole. Oh, nope, that didn't make him go. Huh. Well, touch him. Oh, there he goes. Not good to bounce him off the side of the hole, I guess. He's going to go down and tell all his friends now not to bite, probably. Well, okay, I missed one there. Get back down there. Sometimes I can miss them once or twice, and they'll keep chasing it. They'll get more aggressive. There he is. And feels like another fairly nice one. Yeah. Kind of average. Get him back in. Get entangled here and get back down there. A little loose ice out of my hole there. Oh, there one hit it. I saw the tip of the rod bounce. It's surprising it was 60 degrees yesterday, and there's still snowdrifts out here on the ice a little ways away from me where all the fish houses had been earlier this winter. I would have expected that it would have been totally melted off, the snow. But it does make it a little more challenging to find my holes, the same spot, by walking out, because I'm probably a quarter to a third of a mile out onto the lake, and the ice all looks the same in the area where I'm at. So walking out to a spot that's, 20 yards across, a quarter mile from anything, oh, there, got another one right away, is a little bit of a challenge, but I marked the spot on my app on my phone so I could find it if I couldn't just walk out to it. And again, I'm using this blue jig. It seems to be the best jig that I've tried so far. Okay, I switched holes here to the hole that was the hot hole the other day. And there's fish down there right away. And oh, here's a nice one. So, there's still fish on the fish locator. So I'm going to get back down there real quick. Piece of ice that froze just a little bit overnight. And I'm finally down there. It didn't take long to get a bite either. Another 10, 11-inch crappie. And get back down there. And I moved back to my original hole. They stopped biting in that hole. I only got 2. I'm back to my original hole here. And there's another nice one. Scoot him in the hole. Okay. I'm moving around here to see if I can find them on any other holes. And I caught the fish locator transducer again. Really got a mess here. Oh, there I got him untangled. That's another nice one. Let's measure this one. Basically 12 inches. And get the picture of him. Get my foot out of the way so I'm not shadowing him. And there we go. We got him. I was surprised when I came out here, a little while after I came out here, a couple cars drove across the lake from the other side. Here I was worried about the ice being a little thin from the, or a little soft from all the heat. I didn't think they would be driving cars on it anymore, but there's a couple cars sitting a few hundred yards away from me in the middle of the lake. But I wouldn't have driven on it. And the boat ramp where I came onto the lake was, looked like it was basically open water for like 15, 20 feet open up here. I really got him hooked right in the middle of the top of his mouth. I'm going to get him here. There we go. Got him off. Oh, and I broke my hook there. I replaced it with a different one. And I'm back out in the middle. Or in the other hole, I should say. And, oops, he came off. He's stuck there. Yeah. Nice one. Oh, I'll turn him around and send him back. There he goes. So I put on a purple and white jig. I had been using a blue, but I was out of them after I broke my hook there, so I thought I'd put this one on. And it seems to be working pretty good. I'm not sure it's working as well as the blue one did, but I certainly have gotten a fair number of bites on it already. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little heavier jig, so it goes, I can get it down there a little quicker. Now let's take a picture of this one again. It's about the same size as, I guess, most of the other ones I've taken a picture, between 11 and 12 inches. There we go. Get him unhooked and get him back down the hole. Oops, he was able to straighten himself out. Oh, see, there's the cars out in the middle out there. And I got another one. Those guys that are fishing out there, they drilled a lot of holes. They were moving around, so they must have been trying to find the crappies out there in the middle. But they've been as close as about 100 yards away from me to maybe 200 or 300 yards where they're sitting. And go back down there. So I've have about 90 minutes of fishing here. I caught 20 fish here in the 90 minutes that I have on video here. I caught a lot more than that overall, but the video camera ran out. Oh, wow, there's a rarity, a little one out here. Really small. And there's one coming up after it. There, I got him. It seems like once in a while I can move it really quickly, and they'll chase it and become really aggressive. But other times they just sit and look at it. I can get them to come up to it, but they won't hit it. This morning there's almost all of them that look at it have been hitting it though. Ooh, there's a nice perch. Haven't been catching very many of those, but he's a little over 10 inches. I'm going to get a picture of him since it's a perch. Oh, I left my phone sitting off to the side. There we go. Just to prove that there's a nice perch in this lake, I got a picture of him. And back down there again. Oh, there's another one. And it's another one of the bigger ones, although there isn't that much difference in the size of these. Yeah, 11.5 to 12 inches. One more picture. There we go. I got him. Got him on camera as well. And I hooked him way back in the roof of his mouth. It was pretty easy to get out though, actually. And another one. He's going to get tangled up too, I think. Just sneak him around it. And back down there. Should have actually brought my underwater camera for this to see how thick they actually are down there. Because the water's pretty clear. I probably could have been able to see them down there. But I didn't, so. Heading back down the hole. And one more. Well, that's going to do it for today. That's the last one I've got on film.